What it do, YouTube? Tim reacting to The Ribbon, Alan Wake's Song 2 by the Stupendium featuring Cami-Cat. We have not heard from the Stupendium in a while, so let's get it going. 3, 2, 1, let's go. Images, discussion eyes.
The viewer, enraptured by the video before them, subscribed to the Stupendium. The video in question was sponsored by Remedy and Epic Games.
At the edge of understanding, the border of the known, the breaking point of reason, where logic is dethroned, where sense is defenseless and festers on the bone, one writer fights a cycle trying to write a way back home. In Night Springs. Tonight's episode, The Ribbon.
We open our protagonist, brash, pragmatic fantasist, trapped within a cabin, frantic, grappling with a manuscript, passionately grasping for a catalyst, but the syntax isn't landing. Grab the draft out from the carriage and abandons it. He doesn't really know quite what he's writing, but he has to. Sits enraptured in the flow of what he's typing, cramping wrists his hands and fits the hammer, slam the characters. They writhe and dance and twist, but never seem to parse more than surviving as the grammar shifts. A bulb, it flickers for a moment, darkness falls for just a second, but it lingers, forms unspoken. Hark the call, the shadows beckon, swallowed dawn, still all-consuming, every corner lurking, looming. Hear the ichor hymn so soothing as the screaming silence deafens. Another page, a hurried scrawl, a knife replays a dozen more, another failing crumpled ball of almost maybe on the floor, framed within the maze within.
Oh, that's a nice, like, writer's line. With another ball of maybe.
The print has escaped, failing crumpled.
Another failed crumble up ball of maybe. Never know.
Ball of almost maybe on the floor, framed within the maze within the print has escaped from all this hinges on which page becomes.
I don't actually know Alan Wake. I don't know if is that a game? I think that's a game, yeah. I heard about it on Fortnite. I'm not weird because I just said that. Don't come at me for that. I just heard about it because I saw it. I don't know. Is it a horror game? I feel like it is a horror game.
Existence is cast in the answers we write to riddles and chapters that can't be defined. Pigments of black and the parchment of white. The figments they track through the dark to the light. The hammers and keys and the patterns they weave. The fragments of me that they trap in between. We all have to write on the pages we're given, but you can't live life on both sides of the ribbon. Tied to the ribbon.
It is the dream of any creative to leave their mark indelible on the world around them. But be careful what mark such an obsession might leave on you.
Another chapter opens, but our hero isn't sure if the pattern is unbroken. Has he penned this page before? Is he writing what he's lived or now reliving what he's written? Every end with failed beginnings cast adrift within the lore. On a lake that turned to ocean, drowning under weight of legacy. When any sentence could be sentenced as the last they ever see. Our pages pass relentless, count or not, there is no remedy. And so he sits again, attempts to pen preemptive threnody. Amorphous in memoriam, in effigy uncertain. Unsure if all this really is himself, at least a version. But these whispers grip the narrative, treat sense with bleak aversion. Tendrils bend and break immersion, twisting cursive through recursion. His words branch out and path too dark to follow through trees. With pages piled so high, he's lost the forest for leaves. No saying what's to believe.
Go back to that one.
Follow through trees.
Too dark to follow with pages piled
so high, he's lost the forest.
He lost the forest for leaves. Ooh, like pile of leaves. Paper is from trees, so lost the forest for the leaves. Okay.
Forest for leaves, no saying what's to believe. He doesn't want him to leave, and so these pages end up bound to make the story repeat. Wake up these dogs, the night falls. See what dark body you might call. You can fight what you write, with light when the light can see the bright fall. You need the proper tool to get a proper service. You won't believe the things that hide right there beneath the surface. Hopelessly floating through tomes with no way of knowing. If you were composing, all you're just quoting. Approach you're sowing, although I'm goading, corroding your ego going, but broke with just broken. If you're upper like a coffee pot of flowing. A hero's journey burdened by the characters deployed. When all your thousand faces are so narratively void. Where the adjectives employed with the marriage you destroyed. No hunting is a hobby, the whole family can enjoy.
Deep in the dark and winding eaves of your mind, reach from a saga blind, but reaching in kind, leads down a path where leaves and secrets entwine, even apart to heroes, one storyline. with conventions, establishing shots in the dark, a plot with an arc beyond all comprehension.
What's going on here? Is there like some kind of like cult in the game? I'm gonna have to play this game.
Be the first person to admit the present is tense and not sure if I'll get these words to fit. The present's descending. I hear it calling my name. I feel me falling away. Chasing these pages with questioning my agency, tasked with the story to break. I hear it calling my name. I feel me falling away. Am I a character, actor, a passenger cast from the shores of existence is cast and the answers we write to riddles and chapters that can't be defined. Pigments of black and the parchment of white. The figments they track through the dark to the light. The hammers and keys and the patterns they weave. The fragments of me that they trap in between. We all have to write on the pages we're given, but you can't live life on both sides of the ribbon. Tied to the ribbon.
Creativity. It is the impetus of any artist to pour themselves.
Oh, you can't live on both sides of the. That is a hard bar. That is a real bar, and that is hard as hell. Oh, that's hard.
But pour too much, and you might not like what you find at the bottom of the bottle.
Oh, it is a murder cult. Okay.
Hero once again attempts to find the words he lacks and peers between the lines to see the lines observing back. A scratch all too familiar and oh, the surface cracks. What's the matter, Alan? We can't both be worthless hacks. Now I know what you're thinking. This is crazy. Oh, he can't exist. You could have made a killing, just embraced a little masochist. Instead you're dried up trying to earn a living from a manuscript. But have you tried for just 1 second living as the manuscript? I'm the part you were ashamed of. I'm the part you
Ooh, have you even tried one time living as the man that you script? Ooh, that's a hard bar.
tried to fight. I'm the part you told yourself didn't keep you awake at night. I'm the part of you that's better. You just can't concede I'm right. So you poured me into pages, and I guess I'm just your type. You meld work with your self-worth, but tell me, what does that sell for? And was the journey through hell worth how short you fell on the bell curve? And one day they'll forget you. Ooh, but I have stories to tell first, cause I'm the face that you gave them to be you, and maybe I'm well versed. What am I when you're already a shadow of yourself? Tell me who would look at this and then take that down off the shelf. You had it, buddy, all of it. The fame, the glam, the wealth. But what's it worth if you won't play the hand the round us dealt? Nightmares don't use logic, yeah, we know that you can read. Sat there hoping for the credits, but it's me who's supposed to lead. All that hokum in your head, but where's the quote to make you see that perhaps you're antithetical to the poetry of me?
Is cast and the answers we write to riddles and chapters that can't be defined. Pigments of black and the parchment of white. The figments they track through the dark to the light. The hammers and keys and the patterns they weave. The fragments of me that they trap in between. We all have to write on the pages we're given, but you can't live life on both sides of the ribbon. Tied to the ribbon.
In a cycle repeating, tangled in a web of his own shoulders are his numbers that drift through verse.
Another chapter ended, but not an arc adjourned. A narrative repeating for a plot he can't discern. He's writing a departure, but he's still yet to learn that every line he starts must always end at the return.
And there you have it. A vicious cycle scored by the hammer of keys and the ring of the typewriter. A writer cursed to relive his own words, trapped in a world of his own making. A novel concept. Everyone likes to get lost in a good book. But be careful what you read. In Night Springs.
Alan Wake 2, the long-awaited sequel, was not just a video game. It was a dark, labyrinthine mystery, a gripping thriller, a mind-bending horror experience. The Stupendium, a content creator and only half-decent impressionist, had been hired by the game developers to promote it in the guise of the game's protagonist.
That's fire though. He actually got like a like promotion on it too. He got sponsored from it. That's sick. Anyway, this was a fire ass music video. I'm sorry I cannot hear the rest. I feel really proud for him for getting a sponsorship from Epic Games and Alan with the Alan Wake 2 game to like actually the developers to actually get him to make a song on this. Just like the Death of the musical, like just like they did a sponsorship to that game. That's fire. Okay, but still that's hard though. All right, I mean like it's hard like crazy to like to see to like He did a whole entire song about a sponsorship. That is crazy, and that is commitment right there. Love to do that sometime. And anyway, if y'all did like this, bro, please go subscribe to Stipendium. Subscribe to this channel. See any more reactions for the Stipendium and other stuff, and anyone else. And you wanna request something for me to react to? Go right ahead. I do not mind any requests that y'all do, and I'll see y'all later, buddies. Peace.
You hold me close, I ride